The Cincinnati Reds take on the Chicago Cubs. Hey, Jimmy. Oh, no. Not the carrier again. Not the pig. Is that the pig?
What, yeah,
Is that the pig? Get him out.
No.
Get him out.
I
got 4 stitches last time. Get him out of here.
He's the pennant pig, and I tell you, the
He's the
fans
what?
are loving it.
What do you mean the pennant pig?
Let me open up
What are you
the bag.
No, don't open it up.
Come here, Pablo.
Jimmy,
Watch
this
He
is
can-
a stupid idea. What do you mean the pennant pig?
He's going to sing the 7th inning stretch.
Oh, yeah, sure he is.
Sing it, Pablo. Out to the ball game.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
I'll tell
That's
you-
not singing. He's
not a
barking and
fans
he's
love
starting
it.
to slobber. Hey, let go of my leg. Ow!
Shut. Good piggy. Oh.
Hello again, everyone. Tim Kitzer, along with my partner, Jimmy Shorts. And Jimmy, this game should be a dandy. So grab a beverage and get ready for fun. It's time to play ball. And the leadoff hitter heads to the plate to start the game. Patterson stands in. And that ball is caught by the center fielder for the out. One out. Bases are empty. And this guy has quite a formidable arm, doesn't he, Jimmy?
Is that his real arm? It looks kind of fake. Remember that $6 million man? He had fake arms, one fake leg.
And he ropes one over the shortstop. And Bellhorn has himself a base hit. One out, runner at first base. Sosa digs in. And that ball just went through the old man's window, and he is hot now. Only one out and runners on base. Choi looking for a good pitch. High hopper toward the hole. Williamson plays it off the bounce. There are 2 outs, men on first and second. Baloo takes a cold strike. Notice how he holds his hands right up next to his ears, Jimmy. He should bring them down a little closer to his body.
You ever eat pig ears, Tim?
Not that I know of, Jimmy. Releases. Baloo takes a cold strike. He's in the hole 0-2. Williamson, the windup. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Guys always know right after the swing, what am I doing, they're saying.
After 1/2 inning of play, we are scoreless. Stay tuned for From Left Field immediately following the game. Then it's the season premiere of the powerful new drama, Mason's River Crossing. The story of an ordinary family with insurmountable problems and tragedy. And here comes the first batter to lead off the inning. Larkin takes a strike, 0-1.
Could anybody tell what's he waiting for? Come on, swing the bat. I mean, that's your job.
Line foul. Pryor, and here's the windup. It is a home run! And Larkin puts his team ahead by 1. That was really launched.
Oh, when a hitter is in the zone, they can hit anything. Doesn't matter. If you're in the zone, baby, you're in the zone.
You know, I never hit a home run in Little League, high school, college, or in the minors. I'd give anything to hit one out in a major league park.
I you never played ball at all.
I didn't. That's why I said I never hit one out, Jimmy. No outs. Nobody on base. And it's hit hard right back up the middle. And he'll make the play.
I bet he's thinking base hit right here, Tim.
One out, nobody on base. Boone takes a called strike. 0-1's the count.
You know, he's looking for something belt high that he can drive. I think he's going to get something in the dirt. Let's see.
Pryor with the windup. Out at first.
This is a perfect time for a home run, Tim.
2 outs, nobody on base. And he wasn't fooled by that pitch out of the zone. Good control there as he lays off a pitch out of the zone. And that's line foul.
He needs faster hands and a lighter bat.
And he looks at the pitch off the plate.
Their hitting coach gives these guys a buck for every ball they take. That's good incentive to draw the walk.
Belts one to left. And Alou pulls it in to end the frame. At the end of one, Cincinnati leads by 1. Tonight on an all-new Buddies, Brock McCoy, star of The Weather Guy, guest stars in a very special episode of Buddies. You won't want to miss it. It's sure to be action-packed. And here comes the batter to the plate to lead off the inning. And that's lined over the first baseman. And Kearns puts it away.
You know, his teammates all have to be thinking, get on base.
1 out, nobody on base. Baco steps in. Gets under at center field. Throws to first. He is safe.
Boy, I tell you, this guy is ready to hit a baseball. Look at his face.
1 out, 1 on. Takes off. Throws to second. Out. Gonzalez takes a strike. The count is 0-2.
Oh, come on, swing. Can I just dunk coffee on my lap?
The pitch. And he looks at strike 3.
Nobody thought this guy could pitch when he came up. He's fooled so many people. Hey, who looks foolish now?
At the middle of 2, the Reds lead by 1. Tonight at 10 on Newsbreakers, giant Mexican squirrels. How big are they? Are they crossing the border? And how safe are your children? And here's the batter to lead things off. Pryor winds up. Hit hard over the shortstop. And he puts it away. One out. Nobody on base. And now the pitch. Line shot to second. He makes the grab. Two outs, nobody on base. Kearns stands in.
Wait for your pitch. Wait for your pitch.
Fly ball, right field. And Sosa makes the catch for the final out. And so, at the end of 2, the Reds lead by 1. Tonight on Newsbreakers following the game, the city pothole scandal grows bigger. The cover-up surrounding funds that were supposed to cover up potholes have disappeared. Or have they? You'll be shocked to find out what we found out in this shocking report. First base, and he's out at first base. Patterson, 0 for 1 to this point. Flied out his last at bat. 1 out. Bases are empty. Fires. Patterson takes a called strike. The count is 0-1. And this guy looks very stiff at the plate right now, Jimmy.
Yeah, he looks like one of those guys made out of wax at the museum. I hate the museum.
Patterson takes a called strike, 0-2. Yeah, you know, I read where it would take over 72,000 birthday candles to make one Babe Ruth. Isn't that something? Sends up a drive, center field. And he pulls it down. 2 outs, nobody on base. That guy now ready for the delivery. Got under that one to left field. Done. And this one's going to be out of reach. And Bellhorn reaches base safely. 2 outs, a man on base. Sosa steps into the batter's box. Sends up a drive to right field. And Kearns catches it for the final out. And that'll do it for this half inning. After 2.5 innings, the Reds lead by 1. And tonight, following the game, on Crime Scene Witness Stories. An eyewitness tells the story of witnessing a witness disappearance in a witness relocation program gone bad. It's sure to excite you. And here comes the batter to lead things off this inning. Hard ground ball toward the hole. And it gets by for a base hit.
This guy's got to get a hit because he's got to get on base. And
No outs, a man on base. And the runner goes. Sends a blast left field. And that guy is on with a single. No outs, runners on first and second. Larkin digs in. He's running, and that's out of play. Throws to second, and he's safe. Hit in the air to left. They play at second. He got it. And Larkin has himself a base hit. Only 1 out. Runners at the corners. Casey gets ready. And he ropes one over the third baseman. Hits sharply, but foul. takes off, and here comes the runner from third, and Choi reels it in. And that's 2.
Man, I'd like to see more triple plays. They should work on that more. That wasn't a bad double play.
At the end of 3, Cincinnati leads by 1. Tonight at 10 on Newsbreakers, we uncover sexy secrets of the stars. You'll be shocked to see what we found. And here's the batter to lead things off. Hit sharply over the shortstop, and he puts it away.
Oh, he makes an easy grab for the out. Hey, I've been eating my styrofoam cup here. Is that dangerous? Because I've swallowed 2 cups.
Alou, 0 for 1 thus far. Struck out in his last at bat.
He took a good one right there. Players love getting hit. Man, I used to love getting hit.
And that could not have felt good. I'd be surprised if he could even walk straight after that. 1 out, 1 on. Hill looking for a pitch he can drive. Breaks for second. Fly ball, center field. And Griffey pulls it down. And he is out at first. And they turn the double play.
And with flawless execution, they turn the double play.
As we go to the middle of the 4th, Cincinnati leads by 1. Tonight on Practical Reality and Mishaps, TV funnyman Ed Walston mistakenly jokes with his waiter. And here comes the batter to the plate to lead off the inning.
You get hit like every couple of minutes. Oh, that's a tough sport.
No outs, man on first. Griffey takes a strike, 0-1.
Any day, come on, please.
Pitch on the way. Hit hard into left field. And Alou pulls it in. The throw to first in time. And that's 2.
How about this infield? Man, you gotta love that defense.
There are 2 out. The base is empty. Sends a blast to the alley and right. And Patterson makes the catch. And that ends the inning. We've played 4. The Reds lead by 1. Tonight on Newsbreakers, why Johnny can't read. Maybe it's because Johnny's teacher doesn't know Jack. What we found out will disturb you. Learn the shocking truth about why Johnny can't learn. Shows a good eye holding up on that pitch. The hitting coach has put in some extra time with this guy, and the results are really beginning to show. Much more patient, much more selective. Drives that one to center field. And it's off the wall. Baco rounding first. And Baco has himself a single. No outs, runner at first base. Hit in the air to right field. Baco rounding second. And Gonzalez is on with a single. No outs, men on first and third. Drives one to center field, and he'll make the play.
Nice. Hey, we got any more of them peanuts from monkeys brought up to us yesterday?
Fires to first, and he is tagged out. And that's a double play.
Man, I'd like to see more triple plays. They should work on that more. That wasn't a bad double play, though.
hit in the air to center field. The Cubs tie the game, and Patterson is on first with a single. 2 outs, a man on base. Bellhorn stares down the pitcher. Sends a blast to center field, and Griffey puts it away to retire the side. After that half inning of play, we're all tied up. Tonight on Newsbreakers, what you don't know about your toothbrush can't hurt you, or can it? What we found may shock you, or will it?
Well, you know they say that the mouth is the filthiest part of the human body?
Branyan, 0 for 1 to this point. Flied out his last at bat. And that's line foul. Sends up a drive, and that ball goes foul. The pitch, and he got caught looking.
Imagine how good this pitcher will be in 10 or 20 years. He's so young right now, you know.
Hit high in the air. This one has a chance, and it does! Touch them all, it's a home run! And Kern gives his team the lead. If not for the win, that ball would still be traveling.
Now this guy knew what kind of pitch he wanted, a home run pitch, and he got it. That's just a big shot of adrenaline. The crowd is energized, the team is energized. What would we do without baseball?
I'd still be working at that lady's shoe store for one, I guess, Jimmy. LaRue, and he is 1 for 1 today. Singled last time up, 1 out. Bases are empty. LaRue looking for a good pitch. And he wasn't fooled by that pitch out of the zone.
Man, he's got good eyes. Really, really good eyes.
Wood picks it up, and he's out at first base. And he could have made that one, Jimmy.
I don't know, Tim. He was running pretty hard. He looked like a truck with no brakes.
2 outs, nobody on base. That guy steps in. That guy takes a cold strike. And this guy put on a clinic today in batting practice. He looked like Babe Ruth right there. And Babe Ruth at the Wax Museum, that is, frozen stiff. Good eye there on the pitch outside.
A little patience goes a long ways. Let's see if he gets a pitch to hit here.
And that's line foul. Hit sharply, but foul. Sends a blast right field, and he pulls it down.
He puts that one away, no problemo, baby.
And that'll do it for this inning. After the bottom half of the inning, Cincinnati leads by 1. And don't forget, it's Western Week at WBNT. Stay tuned after the game for the network premiere of Big Rough Saddle Riders. It's an action-packed ride. Sosa, nothing doing today. Flied out his last at bat. Stands in. Line shot over the first baseman's head. Guns it to first. Safe.
A base hit would be a good start.
No outs and a man on.
Trying to watch the game, now shut up.
Breaks for second, and that's line foul. Takes off. The throw to second. Fly ball left field. Just slicing foul. That guy. Now the windup. Drives one to left field. The throw to first. And he beats the throw. He is out of there. One out, one on.
Number 18,
Baloo digs in. Line foul. Releases. Drives one to right field. Throws to second. Out. And Alou has himself a base hit. 2 outs. One on.
number 17.
Hill gets ready. Gets under it to left field. And Hill. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Rocco steps into the batter's box. There's a shot into right center. Kearns, and he can't get to it in time. Alou heading for home. The Cubs tie the score. Now rounding third. Out. With the bottom of the inning coming up, we are tied. And coming up after the game, a very special episode of My Old Man's a Dork. Corey's stinging one-liners and wisecracks go a step too far. This gripping episode will disturb you. Discretion is advised. And here's the batter to lead things off. Hit hard to the shortstop. Larkin rounds first. Fires to second. He is safe. And he dropped the ball. Heading for third. The throw to third. Got him. Casey, 0 for 2 in this game. Flied out his last at bat. 1 out. Nobody on base. Digs in. Casey takes a called strike. The count is 0-1.
He might have narcolepsy. I'm pretty sure he's asleep right now.
Casey takes a called strike. 0-2's the count. And that was a big fat smoke daddy right there. And he doesn't take the bait on the pitch away. He looked to be taking all the way on that one. And he wasn't fooled by that pitch out of the zone. Not an easy pitch to lay off. He's really developing some patience now. And all he can do is shake his head and mutter to the ump at that one.
If we ever shook our heads and muttered to our fathers, we wouldn't sit down for a week. You know what I mean? We'd sleep standing.
Boone gets ready. Jimmy, you mutter all the time at me.
Well, you're not my father, Tin.
Wood, the windup.
He had to go upstairs to swing at that one.
Fly ball, center field. And Patterson makes the grab. And so at the end of the inning, we're all tied up.
You know, I was wondering about night games. Here, Thomas Edison, he never saw one, yet he invented a light bulb. That's sad, isn't it?
And here comes the first batter to lead off the inning. Gonzalez stands in. And he looks at the pitch off the plate.
He was wise to lay off on that one.
You can kiss this one goodbye. It's gone. And Gonzalez gives his team the lead. And he sat back on that one and timed it just perfectly.
Man, oh man, that's going to hit a satellite in space.
And the pitcher's really got to be getting down on himself right now. It actually wasn't a bad pitch. It's tough to shake it off and get back to work, but that's exactly what he has to do. No outs, nobody on base. Pryor steps in. Pryor takes a cold strike. 0-1's the count.
Oh, what's the matter with that one? Might have been a little questionable, but hey, baby, you got a big bat. Reach out, hit it.
Line shot to third. Throws to first, and he is out. One out, nobody on base. Patterson steps in. Delivers. And that was just a ridiculous, old-fashioned, filthy, down and dirty, fall off the table, nasty curveball.
Okay, Tim.
Hit hard on the ground to second. The play at first, in time. There are 2 outs, base is empty. Bellhorn looking for a pitch he can drive. The pitch. Bellhorn takes a cold strike.
And he lays off that one. Some nice gaps in the outfield. Let's see if he can poke one out there.
Hit hard to the pitcher. Look out. And that guy makes the catch for the final out. With the bottom of the inning coming up, the Cubs lead by 1.
Tim, we got another email from a fan who writes, what do you like better, a day game or a night game, and why?
And here comes the batter to lead things off this inning. Griffey stands in. Gets under it, right field. The play at first. He's in there safely. No outs, men on first. Dunn looking for a good pitch. And he ropes one over the second baseman's head. Griffey Jr. rounding second. And Dunn reaches base safely. No outs, and they've got runners on. Branyan stares down the pitcher. The pitch, and that's line foul. Farnsworth winds up, gets under it, center field. Griffey Jr. rounds third, and he is safe at first base. And the ball pops loose. No outs with the bases loaded. Kearns stands in. Kearns takes a strike, 0-1.
Any day now there, baseball player. Any day.
There's a shot at first base, and Choi reels it in, and he popped that ball loose. The play at home, he's out of there, and that's 2.
Did a bing, boom, ba, double play there, baby.
2 outs, and they've got men on second and third. Farnsworth, he takes off. Fly ball, right field. Sosa fields it off the mound. The Reds tie it up, and LaRue has himself a single. And so there are 2 outs, men on first and third. Farnsworth looks for the sign. Got under that one to left field. LaRue heading for third. The Reds go out in front. And so, the Reds win the game. And that's going to do it for us. Tim Kitzrow for Jimmy Short saying see you back here tomorrow. Game time 7:05. So long, everyone.
Stay tuned for the postgame show. We'll be talking to, hold on a minute. I wrote it down. Hang on a minute. You're gonna recognize him, baby. Don't go away.